Hello everyone, welcome to week 2. Congratulations on getting through week 1. Majority of you were able to keep up on the discussion board, so hooray for that, and I hope that you were able to keep up on your reading. And now we're going to give you an overview of week 2. So week 2's focus is on leadership theories. The text is going to take you into a couple of different theories. Some major ones that you're going to read more about and have discussion about is servant leadership, transformational leadership, transactional leadership, distributive leadership, and synergistic leadership. So I'm on right now in Blackboard the week 2 overview. That's where you would click. Hopefully you've already clicked there because you're watching the video of me right now. With that being said, let's get into what's expected for week 2. So we're going to start with the readings. So we're going to go into Green's text and look at contemporary theories and approaches to leadership. Again, hit a couple of those in the introduction and you'll read more from Green's perspective. Then there are 2 different articles. One is a Clarkin article, which is the developing spiritual potentialities, principles, and practices of leadership, a self-study and teacher education. Then the second one is from Regent University's The Writings of Robert Greenleaf, an interpretive analysis and the future of servant leadership. This one's a little bit longer text, so just to give you a view, a skim view would be good, but you're able to go deeper inside of it as well. So those are the reading components. So you've got chapter 3 of the text, and then the 2 articles that I've just click through right now to give a quick overview. Then you have a learning module, again in leadership theory, so coinciding with what you're reading. There is a discussion board. I'm going to click on that discussion board just to take you there, but it's an interesting discussion board that can bring a lot of different feeling and emotion. What I'm asking you to do is to click on the TED Talk here given by Sheryl Sandberg, and she is going to discuss the gender differences in leadership, and I'm asking you to watch that, and then the question for you to reflect on is, again, what are some of the points that Sheryl Sandberg makes about gender differences in leadership? And do you see any of these in your work or home life? And what are some strategies to prevent these from occurring? So again, if you're going to quote from the TED Talk, please make sure that you reference it correctly using the APA manual as your guide, or Al Purdue is another support in that as well. This is a presentation that you're viewing on video form. If you are going to take from your text, please make sure that you reference it as well. A reminder, your initial discussion board should be about 250 words, your initial post, and that is due by Thursday night at 11:59, with your response to 2 classmates by the Sunday night at 11:59. So those are just the reminders about the discussion board. I am looking for you to reference and quote somewhere or summarize somewhere, but giving reference to what you're summarizing in the discussion board. So please know I'm looking for the APA referencing that's been discussed, and if you look at the discussion board criteria and grading, you would see that as well. So I'm going back into week 2 just to give you a sense of why I'm jumping. So we've talked about the reading, we've talked about the discussion board, we've talked about the learning module. So you have a couple of assignments that are listed as due, but assignment number 1 is on hold. You'll notice that when you get to submit assignment, I don't actually have a date to it, but assignment number 1 is on hold because I've not heard from Concordia about when that assignment is, unless I'm surprised with an email early Monday morning. Then I will send out an announcement as quick as possible. But that library orientation is about an hour presentation. Then you're going to be asked to write a reflection on it, and you'll submit it here when it's time. So again, right now I don't have a date due, so it is currently not due this week. Assignment number 2 is the movie analysis. Now that is due, and when you click on assignment number 2, it should take you to hopefully where I'm going to bring us right now. And your assignment for assignment number 2 is to, I clicked on the movie analysis assignment. You're going to analyze 2 different videos. So the videos are, I'm clicking back on the Blackboard, Patton and Chamberlain. They are both movie clips. Patton is from the movie Patton, and then Chamberlain is from the movie Gettysburg. So these are 2 different leaders. Patton is a transactional leadership model, and Chamberlain is a transformational leadership model. And what you're asked to do here, I'm back onto the descriptor of the paper as well as the rubric. I'm going to go down here. What's expected of you is, in a 3 to 4 page paper, identify the leadership style depicted in each of the video clips you viewed, and then compare and contrast the efforts made by the video leaders to develop a shared vision. So establish a working relationship and enlist others in the effort before them. Make relevant application of these strengths to your leadership today in the classroom. So let me give this point. You're going to start by comparing and contrasting the two leaders in your paper. Then you're going to move into that discussion of how they work with a shared vision, and then how that might apply in today's leadership of the classroom as well. Then in addition, please describe your thoughts about the benefits and disadvantages of adopting a transformational leadership style versus a transactional one. So again, cite information you've gleaned from your text reading, include an APA appropriate reference page. So again, that's this paragraph right here, was just what I was reading. You're thinking, all right, well, what are you going to grade on? If you look at your grading points here, the rubric is down below, and that's what I'll be looking at, seeing if you've addressed each of these areas clearly. Again, with that goal of trying to earn the 4, but know what's being expected in each of those areas. So the rubric, very, very clear on that and what's expected. So I would tell you to go to that, and then this descriptor paragraph of what we're looking for as well. The information before is just a quick little snapshot of what the videos are. So again, that's your movie analysis paper. So again, 3 to 4 pages. I need to be clear on this. The 3 to 4 pages do not include the title page or the reference page. So we're looking for content pages to be 3 to 4 pages. Now I want to talk about the paper in another sense, reminding you that you want to follow APA formatting. So I'm back on the Blackboard page. I'm going to my resources section, to APA resources. And when you click on that, it should take us to the writing template for formatting graduate papers. Click on that and you've got your setup for, hey look, the title page. You just need to adjust the pieces of the title page that you need right there. But then if you look right here, you're going to get into your paper right here and start writing your paper. These are all descriptors here, but this is laid out as a reminder of how you need it. So that is your tool. One more time, I'm just going to say, I went to, in Blackboard, the resources here. I clicked on APA resources, and then when it came up, right at the top was the writing template for formatting graduate papers, and that's what you're going to use. So again, that reminder for you. That is week 2 in a nutshell. The paper again is due at the end of the week, which is Sunday at 11:59. I hope that you have a great week. Don't hesitate to call, text, or email if you have any questions. God bless.